everything he said.
The whole show.
Yeah, he didn't ask about any series.
Welcome to
That's
Ultimate
all he said.
Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting
We were
and
talking about
interactive
Cuban
live break room,
sandwiches.
then you have
And
come to the
then
right place.
Rip talked about
We are
Cuban
opening
coffee. I
live
talked
break
about Cuban
mystery
cigars.
boxes
And then he
featuring
said
the
the Cuban
biggest
women.
names from
That
across the
just opened the
sports world
doors.
every single
Rip's
day.
like,
If
listen,
you're
I'm
new to
already
breaking
in the
with us,
doghouse because
we can
I
help
forgot
break it
my
down and
ring
make
on
it
the
as
kitchen
easy
counter
to
today.
understand as
But
possible.
I've dated my fair share.
First, head over to the live break page
let me
and look
just
for a
say.
series that suits your
I
interests.
was like, be careful, Rip.
Most
Rip,
of our
if you're a
series
real
will have
one,
this
8
is recorded.
spots,
If you're a
which
real one,
represent
they
the
don't
8
watch.
NFL divisions.
Yeah, true.
Other sports breaks
My wife does
or
not give a
mixers
shit.
may vary.
Yeah, my fiance.
If you
just
purchase
fucking
one spot, that
calls me
means
in
you
the
have a
middle of the
1
day.
in 8
Can you
chance to
just
win
check
that item
Facebook or
at
YouTube
an
real quick to see if I'm
extremely
live?
discounted rate.
That's all you gotta do.
Next,
Go ahead.
add
I'm
to
not
cart to
asking
purchase
for a
your
lot
live
here.
break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. Your host tonight is an Eagles fanatic.
Already know I like it because it's on a Philadelphia Eagle.
He talks about the Eagles even when they aren't being pulled.
Can't say enough good things. The only negative thing I can say is he's not a Philadelphia Eagle because we had a horrible draft. I'll always hype up an Eagle. Don't you worry, Fonz.
Make sure to ask to see a sweet thigh tattoo. Your host tonight, Colin, a.k.a. Thor.
Oh, did you see Thor signed by the White Sox?
And from the UA studios here in Burridge, Illinois, it's time for round 2 of Ultimate Autographs. What's going on, guys? Colin Rudiso alongside Stephen Ryan. I did see that. We talked about that in the
Noah Syndergaard, baby.
the early show. I told Rip, I'm like, 8 years ago, that would have just been,
The move.
I would have been like, wow, we got Noah Syndergaard? Now it's like, oh, we got Noah Syndergaard.
Yeah, it's crazy how the fall off from where he was to where it's at now.
It happens like that sometimes, unfortunately. Noah Syndergaard will not be in a series like the 1-4 because it's can't miss 1-4, and unfortunately, he is a bit of a miss right now. 8 years ago, probably would have been great in that 1-4.
No doubt.
David Ortiz will go down as an absolute legend in baseball, and he's still in that 1-4. Plus Larry Bird on the warm-up jump suit, the Erling Haaland football. That is a soccer ball signed by the great Erling Haaland. Hulk Hogan on the Funko. We got the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. We got Chris Chelios, Ronald Acuna Jr., and Dame Lil, all in the final 16 boxes. It's a 50% chance at a headliner in the 1-4. Diamonds have been the hot break over the last couple of days, and for good reason, especially right now in the goal line stand. There are 5 speed flexes left. Of those 5, 3 chrome flexes left, including Randy Moss and Bijan Robinson, some straight chromes on those. But this Brock Bowers chromed out on the logo, which is a skull and crossbones, a little bit untraditional Raiders logo. Raider stripe across the top and a sick custom visor. That is still out there. Every single photoed headliner in the Diamonds, as a matter of fact, outside of LaDainian Tomlinson is still alive. Justin Jefferson, Kurt Warner, Jamar Chase. The other 2 speed flexes are a Derrick Henry flex and a Bills triple sign speed flex. So again, the Diamond helmet sitting at 25 boxes, 12 headliners left to go. Outside of that, the practice squad, we're still searching for 3 authentics. That's Myles Garrett, Devontae Adams, and Tyreek Hill. There's only 12 boxes left, so it's 25% chance at authentic helmets. There's a licensed jersey, Brian Dawkins. There's an Emmitt Smith football. There's a Steve Largent and a Rodney Harrison item in there as well. In the black and blue half and half, very surprised this is not taken off, considering there are 2 chrome flexes left. Drew Brees and Marshall Faulk, both still out there. Steve Young on the full-size authentic, also still out there. Edgerrin James and Josh Jacobs, and then an Aiden Hutchinson speed flex as well. There are 3 flexes left in the last 9 boxes, and overall, it's a 6 and 9 chance at a headliner. What are we doing? What are we doing? Is the question there. Eric Dickerson still left in the mini helmets in the last 4 boxes there. 25% chance at a headliner. And then the jerseys, we still got Jason Taylor, Shady McCoy, Mike Ditka, Nico Collins, Fred Warner, Deshaun Jackson, Frank Gore, Odell Beckham Jr. Ready to go?
I'm ready to rock and roll. Let's do this.
Ready to rock and roll. You heard the man. Here is the link to the live breaks page. Bloop. How wonderful. With that being said, we're also going to go ahead and go to our dice roll. This is going to determine the amount of times we randomize everybody's names to their division. Needs to be at least a 6 or higher. How about a 7? A little 7. Never hurt anyone. That'll take us to our Chase wheel spin, guys. Every series we currently have here at Ultimate Autographs, what we are going to do is give it a spin, and whatever it lands on will be the chase for the day. If we do any breaks in that series, you're automatically entered to a top spot draw to win up to $100. You don't even have to win the break. You just have to play, and this is a great one to have with the practice squad, considering, again, there are 3 authentic helmets left in the final 12 boxes. It's a 25% chance that it's going to be an authentic helmet, and now that it's the chase, in the single box break, for under $50, you can get a full-size authentic helmet, and potentially you can end up getting paid to take it. $48, all it costs to get into that one. I always say when the chase is something that is under $50, it's definitely worth playing, because if you win the chase wheel spin, there's actually, in this case, a 52% chance you're going to walk away with more money than what you started with.
Right.
Even if you lose the break. So definitely worth it. But again, definitely worth it here in the No Huddle practice squad as well. Rip and I were talking about this in the early show, but this Brian Dawkins license jersey, and we talked about it yesterday. I mean, this is your kind of jersey you would find at a pro store, a team store, something on NFLshop.com. Generally, those jerseys, $120, $150, depending on where it is. So this is already more than what the double box break is worth for an unsigned Brian Dawkins jersey. Throw on Brian Dawkins' signature. Now all of a sudden you got a multiple $100 jersey. Not to mention you can still pair that up with Emmitt Smith in the double box break. But the 3 authentic helmets left, one of the best defensive players in the game today in Myles Garrett. You got the Devontae Adams still out there too. Very curious to see how he's going to be as a Los Angeles Ram. And then Tyreek Hill on the Rave authentic helmet. So that is 5 photoed headliners left in the last 12 boxes. Not to mention Steve Largent and Rodney Harrison. 7 and 12 chance at a photoed or listed headliner right now in the practice squad. That's pretty good. 7 things we know, 5 things we don't. And again, this is a full football mixer. So we got minis, jerseys, there's some slab carbs potentially, footballs, replica helmets, and authentic helmets, of course. So $48. Get your seat at the table. We talked about the diamonds. Here is the diamond helmets here. We got every single photoed headliner still available, not named LaDainian Tomlinson. This is the exact opposite. This is the anti-practice squad. It's only authentics and speed flexes. I guess the practice squad does have authentics, so it's not entirely. Anyway, forget what I'm saying. Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase.
You just called it. I'm just kidding.
I just heard what we can rewind the tape. Jay Jettas and Jamar Chase, probably the 2 best wide receivers in the NFL today. Both still out there on some full-size authentics. Both have double-up opportunities, too. If you're a Viking fan, man, Justin Jefferson in that Randy Moss yellow chrome flex with the purple visor. Beautiful. Compare that up. Brock Bowers out there, too, on that unique-looking chrome flex. We'll take a look at the video here, too. Unique and awesome. It's a very, very sick-looking helmet, unlike anything I've seen before from Brock Bowers. Bijan Robinson on the chrome speed flex. That red absolutely pops with the silver visor for one of the best up-and-coming running backs. I wouldn't even say that. He's here. One of the best running backs in the NFL, and Bijan Robinson. The other flexes, Derrick Henry, 2,000-yard rusher, one of the best of all time. Again, you can pair that up with Jamar Chase. We've got the Bills triple signed speed flex. So not only do you get a speed flex, you get 3 autographs on it. Jim Kelly, Thurman Thomas, Andre Reed together, where they went to 4 straight Super Bowls. Kurt Warner is also still available, and Micah Parsons. So plenty of big-time names, plenty of awesome-looking lids, including all these. Here's that Brock Bowers. My goodness. That visor is
Brocky.
Next level.
Ooh, I
Brocky?
like that. Brocky.
The visor
B-Rock.
kind of matches the rest of the helmet.
It's a beautiful, beautiful lid right there.
Very beautiful. How about this one?
Oh,
Yellow chrome.
oh, Randall Jean.
Stop it. Purple visor here on Randy Moss, one of the greatest of all time. He was
I like the inverse of it.
I do too. I think he was the second. I'm trying to think. I just saw this list while we were in our meeting, but 5 wide receivers, most receiving yards in the 2000s. He was number 2. Do you know who number 1 was?
In the 2000s, was it Marvin?
Just the
Was
2000s.
it Marvin Harrison?
He was number 5.
Was it Larry?
It's not Larry.
couldn't have been Jerry.
Here's Bijan. Wasn't Jerry. Not Larry or Jerry. Not Barry either.
Well, you said of receiving yards.
I know. I was just going with
Yeah.
the
You're just-
Larry, Barry,
yeah,
and
you're
Jerry. We've also got Brian Urlacher, Alvin Kamara, and LaShawn McCoy all still out there as well.
Came way too late into the
Yep. Not
into
Calvin.
that picture. Man, who am I drawing? Oh, is it Gonzalez?
It's
You
not.
said receivers. Sorry,
It is a receiver.
You did clarify with receivers. Okay, hold on.
Yep, you keep thinking. I'm going to talk about the Camus 1 and 4. We've got the Hulk Hogan Funko Pop still out there that you can still pair up, by the way, with the Erling Haaland soccer ball. So you got both of those that you can pair up in that everything else category.
Was
Or
it Reginald Wayne?
no.
Darn.
I
He had a lot of
forgot his
yards,
name was
too. He had a lot
Reginald.
of
Yeah.
yards.
Larry Bird on the warm-up jumpsuit still out there too. David Ortiz, Big Poppy on the baseball bat. So 4 photoed headliners still in this 1 and 4 series. We also got 4 listed headliners still in this 1 and 4 series. Shaquille O'Neal, Chris Chelios, we got Ronald Acuna Jr. and Damian Lillard all still out there. 1 and 4, 8 headliners, 16 boxes. That is a 50% chance at a headliner there. Not bad.
What am I doing here?
The black and blue half and half, guys. 9 boxes. That's it. We're in single digits. 6 headliners. 2 and 3 chance at a headliner. Guaranteed in the quad box break, we are going to hit at least one of these names I'm about to say. Marshall Falk Chrome Flex. This
The guy to the
absolute
right of
beauty.
that helmet right there.
It's not Steve Smith. It's a good guess, though. Marshall Falk Chrome Flex with the yellow visor. Drew Brees, two-tone Chrome Flex still out there as well. And then Steve Young, the best left-handed quarterback of all time, still alive as far as photoed headliners. 1 and 3 chance at Marshall Falk, Drew Brees, or Steve Young. We've also got Edgerrin James still out there. We got Aiden Hutchinson and Josh Jacobs. 6 and 9 chance at a headliner. Did not mishear that. 6 and 9 in the black and blue half and half. Again, these helmets do have some slight damages, some scratches, maybe some paint imperfections. Nothing too serious, but enough that we wouldn't put them in our normal series. Hence why it's in a series like the black and blue half and half.
Was it Andre Johnson?
It was not Andre Johnson.
Jeez,
It's another good guess, though.
Man.
Mini helmets, again, double box break for $50. These are the last 2 breaks, and we're still looking for a photoed headliner.
Who am I obviously
25%
missing?
chance
I'm obviously missing somebody.
of Eric Dickerson.
Who am I obviously missing?
Moving on down. I believe the last one we have to talk about is the jerseys. We've got Jason Taylor, LaShawn McCoy. We got Mike Ditka, Nico Collins, Fred Warner, all still out there as far as photoed headliners. We're also still looking for Deshaun Jackson, Frank Gore, and Odell Beckham Jr. in the jerseys. So I'm going to throw on something else here for the chase because we do have the practice squad. I'm also going to throw in the first 4 in any break.
All right, let's get some party starters. All right, Colin, my brain is just, it's like the outside, it's fried. who am I missing?
Well, we did name this guy's team twice. Twice? Maybe
In the
even more than that.
rundown?
In the rundown. 3 times. His quarterback we named in the rundown. His running back we named in the rundown.
Was it how? Was it really Jerry?
No,
I'll say.
Not
He
Jerry.
played to like the mid 2000s.
not Jerry. You're in.
Terrell Owens.
You're still in the right division. I'll even give you that. NFC West.
Torrey Holt.
Torrey
We
Holt.
said his name.
Torrey Holt.
That cheerleader liked your photo.
That's right. Yeah, that's what sparked all that.
Okay,
Torrey Holt has the most receiving yards in the 2000s. He's not in the Hall of Fame. Isn't that
That was
ridiculous?
a very Bob-esque question you phrased to me.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
Darn, you gave the answer, then asked the question. You
Yep,
clever,
yep.
you clever man.
Yeah. Shout out to
good.
that Colts cheerleader, by the way, if you're watching. Appreciate the like
Was it
on
a Cowboy
my Facebook
cheerleader?
post. It was a Cowboy cheerleader, but you know
My
what?
bad,
They're
my bad,
notorious.
my bad.
They're notorious. Yeah. She doesn't have to know I'm an Eagles fan, although it doesn't take much look on my Facebook page to figure that out. All right, guys. So what are we thinking? Where we want to go? Got 14 people watching. Closest breaks were 6 to go on the diamonds. So like that one, for example, 2 more people hop into that diamond single, and you're going to be a part of the Chase Wheel Spin. It's going to be even more when you're talking about the practice squad. So make sure you're paying attention to that. 6 to go on the quad for the black and blue. 2 Chrome Flex is still alive.
Dos Chrome. How do you say it in Spanish?
I don't know how to say Chrome in Spanish. Are you
I'm
kidding
about
me?
to figure it out.
And 6 to go, by the way, in the single for that one. What's up? Oh, I didn't change you. What's up, Rip? Oh, hey, Colin. Hi. Put us in here so you can see the chats.
Fronteo is flexing.
Fronteo.
To bend or flex a muscle, flexionar.
Oh, we're not
You're
even.
referring to Chrome flexes as a term related to Google's operating system, Chrome OS Flex. No, I am not. You know, this is a better question for ChatGPT.
Steven. They're moving my stuff in there.
Okay.
I'm just unhappy. I'm just playing.
Do you
I
want me
don't
to
care.
sit there while you go direct them?
Yeah, just open the door. Hey!
Just not. Hey, we're doing a show.
It just starts slamming on the window. Hey! That'd be funny. I had to put a sweater on a few minutes ago. It's 99 degrees here. What? Why are you putting a sweater on?
Because the AC must be cooking.
I guess. I'll tell you what. It was cold in here a couple days ago. It's just like, dang, dude. AC was...
Casco de Futbol Americano Chrome Flex.
Okay, so you didn't get any closer. Got it. You didn't get any closer to what Chrome is.
Chrome Flex equals kept as brand/style name. These typically stay in English.
Well, as my Spanish-speaking friends say, there are dos Chrome Flex left in the black and blue.
No,
half
there's
and half.
Dos Casco de Futbol Americano Chrome Flex.
A Chrome Flex. Yes, what he said. Drew Brees on the two-tone Chrome Flex. Where's David? This is your boy's out here.
Right?
No, New Orleans Saints two-tone Chrome Flex with the silver visor. 1 in 9 chance. Not to mention the Marshall Falk on the Chrome Flex as well. And then you got Steve Young, you got Aiden Hutchinson, Josh Jacobs, Edgerrin James, all still out there. And again, if you are one of the first 4 people to hop in one of those breaks, you're in there too. I didn't know the UN had a branch in Burr Ridge. They do.
We do.
It's here in this building. We work at it.
We are the branch.
We are the UN branch. Anything's a UN branch if you think hard enough about it.
I feel like it's hot everywhere. Right?
Alaska.
Well, even then, it's like 50, 60 degrees.
That's hot for them, I'm sure.
Yeah,
but
they're just like, excuse me?
Lad is, at least in that series, is not available. He might be like a filler hit in the diamonds. But yeah, it's the last. We're literally at 9 boxes left. Marshall Falk and Drew Brees, those 2 Chrome Flexes, and then the Steve Young. Those are the last photo headliners. But I mean, again, when you're looking just at styles for these helmets that are left, I mean, these are like the 2 that pop out to me. Anchorage was in the low 80s last week. Okay,
Well,
yeah,
there
so
you
I guess
go.
it's hot everywhere.
Sweltering.
Sweltering. It's not hot everywhere though. Right?
Right? Very.
Somewhere there it's got to be cold.
Antarctica?
Well, yeah. I guess that's a given though. That feels like too low hanging
What's
fruit.
the temperature in Antarctica?
I bet it's probably freezing. It's probably like 2 degrees. Right?
But it's like-
it can't get that hot.
I bet it's like 8.
All right, so we're both going single digits. It might be lower.
Temperature in Antarctica varies greatly depending on the location and time of year. Current conditions as of Tuesday, June 24th, 2025, South Pole, negative 53 degrees. Well, we were off.
It's negative 53 in Antarctica, and we said
Yeah.
it was 2 and 8.
Yeah.
Like we would just walk out and be like, ooh.
Yeah, this is tolerable.
Negative 53. How does
Record-
anybody go to that godforsaken wasteland?
The lowest recorded temperature.
Record.
Record and record. They're spelled the same. Negative 128.6.
Negative 128.6.
Mm-hmm.
Sheesh.
But
But
in 2020, the
2020.
highest recorded temperature was 65 degrees.
what?
It is, to be fair, it is winter down there right now.
Okay,
Because
that's
it's, you know,
right.
yeah. So when it's like,
65 though?
yep, 65.
In Antarctica?
50
Wow.
on February 6th, 2020.
Had to be scorching, baby. You say Chrome Speed Flex the same way, and so I know.
Yeah, we learned that.
Where have you been? That's what we just did. 6 to go.
Who's Vostok and why does he get a station?
What?
It's called Vostok Station. It's negative 60 degrees with ice fog. And how would they know?
I don't know. So when we were out in Vegas, and then we went to Zion National Park, we stopped somewhere along the way. I can't remember where. It's somewhere kind of famous, but they had this like monument for this guy that apparently like back in the day when they were discovering this area, he was riding his horse and he got lost and he stumbled upon this place and he was looking for the lake for water and like literally couldn't find it and they died. Like he died out there. And this lake is like a 1/10 of a mile east of where he was at, and I was just like, he was that close, but he would have no idea. Like we're like, oh dang, that's really sad. And then like 2 minutes later, we're looking at this lake.
No.
I'm just like, oh my god, this
He's
is the most
almost dead.
tragic story I've ever heard in my life. Except you roll the R, Chromeflex.
Chromeflex.
Driving, bro. I don't call in and drive at the same time. I don't know what that means. Vostok is the name of the first Russian space capsule. I won't even ask you who was the first human in space. I used to know the guy's name.
Good. I won't know.
I don't know his name anymore, but it's something very Russian.
I'm sure ChatGPT knows.
It's very Russian. Because I used to have a book about space, and I
Is
remember
the
him. I remember his
first
picture.
person to be in outer space very Russian.
Yuri Gagarin. That's right.
Says yes, the first person to go into outer space was very Russian.
He was
Both
very
literally
Russian.
and historically.
Quite Russian, this man. Hulk Hogan. That's a hilarious guess. We had 2 photogenic water spouts here in Tampa Bay yesterday. Speaking of weather,
What's a water spout?
a photogenic water spout.
Yeah.
Isn't that like a, I mean, not like a hurricane, but like a, or is that in the water? Is it like a hurricane in the water? Where like all the water goes like this?
A water spout is a swirling column of water and air, resembling a
I was right
tornado
the first
over
time.
water.
So it's like
Tornado
this. Yeah.
So why is it not a hurricane?
Well, it's not. I'm guessing
it's
it
a
doesn't.
tornado because it's a tornado over the water.
I don't think it's as dangerous, is it?
No, but like a hurricane's made of water. You know, like it feeds from the water.
Uh-huh.
This is like a tornado. With
Okay,
the
so
air.
it is
It's on-
dangerous.
but it's on the water.
How does it get on the water?
Great question.
ChatGPT. It's like a bidet, but life size. Hold on, isn't a bidet already life size? Isn't it? You mean like ginormous? I think a regular bidet is already life size. Kids, if you're watching this, it's all false news. Yeah, nothing. Welcome to the show where nothing's real.
We
Nothing
are
is
like,
real.
whose line is it anyway?
Yeah.
The
Everything's
points-
made up and the points don't matter.
Yep.
Do not learn from them. We're
We're learning together.
We did words, we did vocabulary yesterday. Now we're doing weather phenomenons.
Yep.
We're doing weather phenomenons during this show. A phenomenon to me, Steven, is how we aren't closed on the black
Agreed.
and blue.
Agreed.
I mean, even if you don't listen, I actually would understand. I would understand if you're looking at the black and blue and you're like, you know what? I don't want damaged stuff. You know, that's why I don't want to do it, because I don't want damaged product. Okay, that makes sense. And again, it's not that damaged. Like, it's slight scratches, few little paint chips here and there, nothing too crazy. But even if that's the case, you still have this beautiful diamond helmet series. It's absolutely pristine. Nothing wrong with these helmets. 3 chrome flexes, Randy Moss and Bijan Robinson. You got that Brock Bowers down there. That is absolutely gorgeous. You got 2 of the best receivers in the NFL today, Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase. Micah Parsons is out there. Kurt Warner is out there. There's 2 other speed flexes out there with Derrick Henry and that Bills triple sign. This series is absolutely loaded. I mean, we've put in a tiny dent. 5 boxes are already down. We've only seen 1 headliner. That means the ratios on these things are getting better and better as we speak, guys. Maybe not as we speak, but every box we do that we don't see a headliner.
Right.
They certainly are. A tornado over water. I think I've seen one before, But I'm just like, are they dangerous? Like, you can't like go in one, right?
Good luck.
Like, is it like an actual tornado?
Yeah, you just
Like,
go
it's
to,
exactly
you just
the
go to the
same
bottom,
thing.
then you go straight to the top, like an elevator.
But then you just land in water.
So maybe not as dangerous.
Bob said, very dangerous. Do not go in. Run towards it and fight. Well, it's in the water, Jay.
It's an actual tornado.
I'd have to swim in it. It's an actual tornado. Wow.
Yeah, it's on the water.
This is a sad story, but I saw the other day that like somebody had died because they got struck by lightning in the water in Florida.
Tough.
But the storm was like way out there. Like it looked clear where he was at, but just because it's water and he was close enough, the lightning hit the water and it got him.
just
So like it didn't even look like it was storming. Like he wasn't being an idiot, but he was. He just didn't know. A life-size bidet is not dangerous.
Jay August knows from personal experience that water is not soft when you.
Yeah, no, I understand that. It's
What if you pencil dive?
that's what you're supposed to do, right?
Yeah, not belly flop, pencil dive.
Yeah. So if you can go up, I think we figured this out. You can go up a water spout. It's just when you land, make sure you're pencil diving back in the water.
Yeah.
Don't land flat.
You know,
Pencil dive.
Get into form. You gotta nail it.
Yep.
You gotta nail it, and then.
Yep. And then go up the spout like that.
And if you're feeling really athletic,
Yeah. Tuck
probably
the head.
not. You don't want to go face first. That's a little risky, but I don't know.
I think yeah.
I think this is something we could do.
It's nature's it's nature's water slide, really.
Yeah, it's
Nature's water park. I think we've cracked the code on this one. It's a tornado once it's on shore. Does it? Well, hopefully it never makes it to shore.
Well, don't tornadoes bounce? So doesn't it bounce? Could it bounce back and forth?
It bounces.
Like I think tornadoes, like they kind of like they hop.
It doesn't stay on the ground. I thought they like touch down. Isn't that the whole thing?
They do touch down, but
But then
like,
they porpoise and go back up.
kind of in a sense like.
Are you sure? Or you're just talking right now.
My former babysitter said that she was been under a tornado before.
What was
like-
it forming?
I don't know.
Because I think it forms.
I was like
right?
9.
And then it comes down, and then it touches, and then that's like where it does all the damage.
It's called the toothpick method.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
And with your gymnastics backgrounds, I have full faith you can get in that position. Thank you, Jay.
Thank you.
We needed that reassurance. All this could go away if we could.
Yeah, if you guys just pull out a break.
And again, we are giving out wheel spins for the first 4 in any break. There are a couple that are at 6.
A tornado may lift off the ground, travel a short distance in the air, and then touch down again. This creates the appearance of its hopping. The tornado doesn't necessarily disappear. The rotating funnel above may still exist. What's lifting is the part in contact with the ground, which is what causes damage.
Yeah. So that's probably she was under it.
Yeah.
Sounds like she got lucky.
The 2 houses next to her were destroyed.
Yeah, it sounds like she got lucky.
Yeah, exactly. Very.
Yeah.
They picked the right house.
I saw
guess.
a video on YouTube the other day, or a Facebook or something, of like these storm chasers, and they had like a fast forward video of like this tornado forming from start to finish.
Yes.
It was crazy. And I'm just like, I kind of want to be a storm
Why are you
chaser.
chasing storms?
No, I'm kind of like, I kind of want to do that now. It looks like it'd be so much fun. I'm picturing Steven jumping out of a tornado with 3 revolutions in the pike position. Goodbye, Steven. No, you're going to see it picture perfect. They're going to rate this. This should be an Olympic sport.
Yeah.
Once a tornado touches down, it's your opportunity to put those little flying metal things inside of it, like on the movie. Yeah, right? I think so.
Just standing next to the tornado. Here you go.
Take some of that.
I'm gonna throw a baseball at it.
That'll make it go away. Yeah. Yeah, no, yeah. Anyway. Diamonds? 6 to go.
Any break. Let's just see one go through the net.
Let's start getting some things moving. I mean, the jerseys would be an easy way to take
Right.
advantage of this, right? 28
Just gotta
bucks.
see one go through the net.
That's all you got to do sometimes. I don't know what is. I keep complaining about my shoulder. The people here have heard it too long, but I guess you haven't heard it enough yet.
Wait. Well, yeah. You have a game tonight that you
Yeah,
might not
but-
be playing in due to weather.
I think the weather's going to hold off. Last I looked.
Supposed to thunderstorm.
Let's see. We are at in Lisle, Illinois. Oh yeah, it's all the way down to 11 p.m. now. When I first told you about that, it was like all this was storm, like 4, 5, 6, 7. You can never trust Apple though. Like Apple weather is so unreliable. It's
not
never
their main
right.
focus.
No, I've seen it literally say a 100% chance of rain at 4 o'clock or whatever, and I'm like, it's 4 o'clock and there's no rain.
You know
You
that's-
said there was a 100% chance.
But you know that's coverage, right?
What do you mean?
Like it's not the percent of chance it's going to rain. It's the percentage of the area it's going to cover. Now, to your specific example,
100%.
It's still incorrect.
Yeah, it's still that would still mean
But
the
like-
entire place.
But
I
like,
see what you're saying.
If it's
Yeah,
30%, like
it's 30%.
coverage of
Right.
that area is supposed to rain.
I got
So,
what you're saying. But
I
yeah,
just learned that the
100%
other
would
day.
still imply
Yeah, like
literally the entire area is engulfed in rain right now.
Why isn't it raining?
Yeah, I was just like, it says 100%. Colin is crying because he got hurt playing frisbee golf. First off, I play frisbee golf with my right hand, so
Is that the
it
one
wouldn't
thing
make
you do
sense.
with your right hand?
I also play pool with my right hand, and I fish. I reel in with my right hand. I don't know why.
Are those like the 3 things you do?
Mouse.
Well, that's because that's just where it goes.
That is just where it goes.
That's more force than like by your choice. I mean, I do 2 things with my left hand:
Okay.
shoot a hockey puck and a basketball.
I feel like a lot of people shoot hockey left-handed. Now is that's like this, right?
Yes, right. It's your I think it's when you're
It's your
lower
down
hand.
arm is
Mhm,
yeah. So that's how I would do it too.
Yeah.
I could do it this way, but
But you're
I'm
left-handed and
more
everything else,
comfortable.
right? Like I'm very
Yeah.
right-handed,
No, I
except when it comes to basketball. I'm very left.
hit left, throw left, right, left. Yeah, everything is left. Besides,
Now, what's
Throwing a
left in
frisbee.
the break room is a lot of great stuff.
go ahead.
Let's get it going. What are we closest on? That's the real question.
Well, we're 2 to go on the quad box break for the 1 and 4.
I mean, I think that would really paint a nice picture about what's going to happen.
The 1 and 4.
What's going to be left, etc. You know, what.
It's 4 boxes going down.
Exactly.
Larry Bird on the warm-ups. We got the Hulk Hogan, David Ortiz, and Erling Haaland still out there. I mean, especially in that everything else spot, man. I mean, you still get Hulk Hogan. You can get Erling Haaland. You can get Chris Chelios down here. So, I mean, you could still triple up. Baseball, there's still Ronald Acuna, plus the David Ortiz. Basketball, you can still get Damian Lillard, Shaquille O'Neal, and Larry Bird. So, I mean, there's a lot of opportunities to double up, triple up here still in the 1 and 4. So, Steven's right. It's a good break to do.
Me and Bob are one and the same.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
I'd shoot lefty too. I'd do it like that.
Exactly.
That hurt my shoulder just doing that. I don't know what's going on.
He went to the gym this morning for once.
Nope. Wrong again.
Buddy, I'm trying to throw you a
I
lifeline.
think I slept weird. Had some intense sleeping going on last night. Only in Florida can it rain on one side of the road and not on the other. I remember driving one time, I think it was from Illinois to Indiana or one or the other, vice versa, but literally out of my left window, it was sunshine. It looked absolutely beautiful. And then out of my right window, I could see the storm.
You are the living embodiment of that meme.
Yes,
Yes.
that's literally what it was.
Yes.
Like right, and my road separated it. I wanted to take a picture of it, but I was going like 75.
Crazy.
Seemed a little dangerous to pull out my phone and do that. But when I used to be a pilot and we were flying in the air, it was crazy to see, like, you could see the storms like kind of developing, and then you could literally just see just all of it going down, like
Yeah.
all the way to the ground, and you're just like, whoa. The scariest is when we were trying to squeeze a flight in while it was happening on one side and the other, and they were getting closer, and we needed to like fly through the gap before that closed, and then we couldn't get out, and we made it. That was cool. What's up, Neon Shark? We're doing good, man. We're looking to move some breaks here. I think right now we're really just kind of looking for some starters, some people that want to get the action going in any break, and that's why you're being rewarded with the first 4 in any break. That's first 4 people in any break are going to be into a Chase wheel spin. So, for example, if you're one of the 2 people that are already in this Diamond Helmet series, you're at 6 spots right here, right? You're already going to be included as long as 2 more people hop into this Diamond Helmet break. So, if you're one of those 2 people in there, you should be cheering for people to hop into this diamond break. Same with the black and blue and the black and blue quad, where, by the way, you'd get your name in ×4 to the Chase wheel spin, so you'd have a really good chance of winning. So, yeah, we're trying to encourage some starters right now. It seems like the Cubs are very much going after at the trade deadline, is what I
Doesn't
was.
seem like it. That's all we hear, though.
Yeah, that's
I'll see it when I, believe it when I see it.
Yeah, we can do a quick go over reel. We can do that. Starting with diamonds. Everything is available in the diamond helmets as far as headliners, except LaDainian Tomlinson, the Randy Moss Chrome Flex, Bijan Robinson Chrome Flex, and that Brock Bowers Flex, which is also chromed out on the logo and on that strip going across the top. All that's still out there. Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase both still out there. Kurt Warner and Micah Parsons. And the other two speed flexes, the Derrick Henry Flex with the purple visor and that Bills triple sign speed flex, Jim Kelly, Andre Reed, Thurman Thomas, all on that one. We'll get a quick look at this video. I mean, I have not seen a lot of Raiders helmets come through this break room that's as clean as this one. And we've been doing this for a while. Mm-hmm. I have not seen one that comes across quite as clean as this one when it comes to Raiders, especially Brock Bowers, who arguably is the best player on the Raiders right now. Chrome Flex Bijan Robinson. Gorgeous. And then you got this insane Randy Moss, as Steven said, kind of the inverse of what we normally see. It's yellow chromed and then purple on the visor. But all those photoed headliners besides LaDainian Tomlinson, plus Urlacher, Kamara, and LaShawn McCoy, that is, what are we at? 25 boxes, 12 headliners at this point.
Great ratio.
Practice squad. Practice squad, we're still looking for the Myles Garrett and Devontae Adams and Tyreek Hill. So we got 3 full-size authentic still left, plus the Brian Dawkins licensed jersey and that Emmitt Smith football. So if you want to play the double box break, you can still double up with those 2 on that photoed headliner section. You got Steve Largent and Rodney Harrison chilling in the listed headliner section, which again, Steve Largent, it's another guy you can still pair up with that Devontae Adams potentially. So you got some options in that practice squad as well. $48 here in the single if you want to go that way. That's also the chase in and of itself. So you can get your name in a couple of times there for the chase wheel spin. Talked about the 1 and 4, but we'll touch on it again. The Hulk Hogan Funko Pop is still out there, plus that Larry Bird warm-up jacket. David Ortiz on the Louisville Slugger and the Erling Haaland soccer ball. So 4 photoed headliners left in that can't miss 1 and 4. Throw in Shaquille O'Neal, Chris Chelios, Ronald Acuna Jr., and Damian Lillard. 8 headliners left in the 1 and 4 in the last 16 boxes. 50% chance at a headliner. Love to get that one done too. Vault is down to the last 3 boxes. There is a $100 vault key still out there. There are no more vault headliners, but still, even if you play in the single or the double, get $100 plus a full-size autographed helmet. That is definitely not too bad. Again, this is the one I'm a little bit surprised that's kind of been slept on a little bit in this one. We're down to the last 9 boxes. There's 3 photoed headliners left, 2 chrome flexes left. One is Marshall Faulk, that beautiful blue chrome flex with the yellow visor. We got that 2-tone chrome flex Drew Brees still out there as well. Second all-time in yards and touchdowns for quarterbacks. The best left-handed quarterback to ever do the thing. How about Steve Young still out there as well on the full-size authentic? And then we have 3 listed headliners. Edgerrin James, Aiden Hutchinson, which is on a flex, and Josh Jacobs. You can get Aiden Hutchinson and Josh Jacobs in the same break, by the way, if you get in that NFC North. So definitely not too bad on the black and blue. 6 and 9 chance at a headliner. Mini helmets are down to the last 2 breaks, $50 for a double box break, 4 boxes left. We're looking for the all-time single season rushing yards, a record holder. That is Eric Dickerson, one of the more underappreciated running backs all time, in my opinion. Still out there, 25% chance at Eric Dickerson. We did pull a Chad Johnson, though, as a list or a filler hit, which that's pretty good for a mini helmet series. Talked about diamonds. Last but not least, then, is the jerseys. $28 a spot here. Still looking for Jason Taylor on that little throwback Miami Dolphin. We got LaShawn McCoy still available. Mike Ditka and Nico Collins. And then Fred Warner on that photoed headliner section. So 5 photoed headliners for the jerseys in the last 22. However, we are still looking for all 3 listed names: Deshaun Jackson, Frank Gore, and Odell Beckham Jr. What's interesting about those 3 names, they could be on a bevy of different jerseys. Deshaun usually on Eagles, but we have seen him on Buccaneers. I've seen him on Washington even. Frank Gore could be Colts, could be 49ers. And Odell, Dolphins, maybe? Giants? Who knows? Only one way to find out. But that's everything we got going on, man. But like I said, we're kind of sitting at 8, 7, 6 to go on most things. That's why we're trying to reward the people that hop in first and play early. But I think everybody's kind of waiting for the same thing, right? See those breaks down to 4, 3 to go. But the only way we can do that is to get it started. So I always say this. I think the starters are as important as the closers.
Right.
You know, it's easy to close, actually. It's one spot to go. Like, somebody's going to grab it. We know it.
Who doesn't do that?
Yeah, but it's harder to grab that 8, 7, or 6 spot. So shout out to those that do it early and often.
The true drivers.
That's right.
On NASCAR Tuesday.
Yeah. I mean, there's a reason why in, baseball, all the starters get all the glory, right?
Yeah, right.
I mean, you know about closers, but like, I feel like if people are like, if I just say name 5 pitchers right now, like current day players or old school players, I guarantee most people are not going to name a closer. I feel like they're going to be like Randy Johnson, Roger Clemens, Sandy Koufax, Clayton Kershaw, John Smoltz. Those were the 5 I
Who
thought
was a
of.
closer at a point?
I don't think he counts.
He's the exception to the rule.
He's the exception to the rule.
Just saying he did become a closer. Literally saw a video on him while coming in.
Steven, can I talk to you over here for a second? Just like mute the microphones real quick, and it's just us like yelling at each other.
Yeah, we can just talk right here and mute it.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. Just.
That's my
Anyway,
first
we're
question.
okay. Everything is fine.
That's my first question. Of all the starting pitchers, you could have said Paul Skeens. You could have said
I went with the first 5.
I know. And one happened to be a closer.
John Smoltz was not a closer. I mean, he was, but he wasn't.
He only had 154 saves, so I'll give you that one. But he did close towards the end of his career.
All right. Well, he's even better. I mean, he's an even better example because it's that's just as valuable.
Right.
Somebody that starts and closes.
Sure.
You know?
He's just the total package.
Yeah, he's everything you could ask for, and a Hall of Famer, and somebody that potentially could be in that 1 and 4.
I didn't even know he was a Cardinal.
He was a Cardinal.
The Rolaids Reliever of the Year. Bring that back. Do they have that award still?
That be a wild, immaculate grid. Cardinals and
Dude,
Braves.
do you remember the
John Smoltz?
Do you remember Rolaids? The heartburn relief?
Rolaids reliever.
From 76 to 2012.
Dude,
They
life.
stopped doing it.
That was the beginning of the end.
Yep. That's
And then
when
it officially
baseball
ended
really-
in 2016, the summer of Fetty Wap. What's up, Charles? How you doing, man? We're about 45 minutes in.
Dan Quisenberry and Mariano Rivera have both won the Rolaids Award 5 times.
Dan Quisenberry and Mariano Rivera.
Mm-hmm.
That's just what do those two have in common?
Yeah. Because you will never guess it.
You'll never guess.
I love the sponsorship awards. You got to bring those back.
I agree.
Tom Kaz hopping into the Diamond Single.
Woo!
Who wants to join him? 5 spots to go.
Tom. All right, yeah. So whoever gets that last spot, or at least to get it to 4 to go, you're going to be in that first 4 in any break for a Chase Wheelspin. So now would be a good time to be hopping in. Get that break to 4 to go. Then we'll be right on the doorstep of doing a Diamond Single here. Oh yeah, how'd you feel about it? I know Charles is locked in on the Gatorades. I saw a different one.
A different mashup?
A
Was
different
it
mashup, yeah.
More modernized flavors?
Yeah, I think so. I didn't see what the flavors were. I just know I didn't recognize as one of the ones we tried. But I know I've been seeing them on like the desks during press conferences and stuff. So
The
they're
Gatorade, and then Kawhi puts it to the side and says, "Don't drink this."
very good, Kawhi.
You know Kawhi. He's like that.
The best laugh ever.
And he's going crazy. Just sitting there.
Yeah. I tried the orange and lemon lime. It was okay. Yeah, I think that was the one we were
The
less
orange
impressed
really
with too.
dragged down the lemon lime. Like it always does.
Orange is always just holding lemon lime back at the end of the day.
It's horrible.
You know what? I think he needs to get out of that relationship. Lemon lime.
Immediately a top 5 glow up if he can do that.
Yeah. You know,
Or she, or whatever they go by.
it's like a guy or a girl that's like they had a high school or even a college sweetheart, and it looked like it was promising. You know, like Orange sounds good. Seems like Orange is going to be nice and a good partner for life. And then Orange gets a little bit too hooked on the white, you know, he just or the green, and either way, just decides he loses the ambition and doesn't really
comparing relationships to Gatorade flavors.
lemon lime though. Always a classic, and you know, just doing the right thing at all points.
What is cucumber limons?
Oh God.
They'll be lucky to find love.
They're like they're ones that you look at in college and know they're a wild card right out the gate, and you're exactly right. It's every bit as bad as you think it is.
You're never told to judge people, but those are the ones that you judge. And
they're the
correct,
exception to don't judge a book by their cover, because yes. You know the type. They walk up to you and you're like, I've got a feeling this is no good.
Me, Alyssa, and Luca and Nevaeh the other day before this obnoxious heat wave, and there was a full bottle of cucumber lemon Gatorade on the ground, and I was like, I get it.
I tried. Bye.
I was like, nah, I understand.
Yep.
That ish is whack.
You see what happens, guys?
Yeah, you sell it out.
We start tackling something, and then the next thing you know, we're moving.
Someone said, you know what, I'm going to get in on this, and then guess what? We're doing a full-size authentic helmet.
Well, I think we're still 2 to go. Or did it sell
Never
out?
mind.
Never mind. Man, it sounded good.
It did. I was trying to build some momentum. But we're 4 to go in the black and blue half and half.
Sweet. The single?
Yep.
Boom.
So let's get that one going.
See, just like that. See what happens? Look at you guys.
So but the brake has to fill out though, right, to activate the chase wheel spin?
I'd say no. That's not
Okay.
what I had in mind, but
All right.
I do want it to fill out at that same time. But
I mean, it should.
I'll throw in this. There you go. There you guys go. Boom, boom. I mean, we could just do that. Let's just do this. Forget it. Let's just do this. Let's just do this. Let's just go. Let's get rid of the practice squad. Bye. Forget the wheel spin. We make the rules around here. First 4 in any break, and then we'll just do the all breaks by what time?
5?
5? That's friendly.
Just all the brakes. That doesn't mean we can't hop off before 5 or anything like that.
No, we're going 445.
4:44.
444 and a half.
30 seconds.
444.30. So yeah, there's your incentive to close the break now. You have the incentive and. So if you're the first 4 in any break,
This is not my Batman glass. You don't.
I missed it. So if you're the first 4 in any break, if it closes, you're gonna get your name in times 2 because you're gonna be the first 4. You following this?
No, but
You're,
keep going.
you're the first 4 in, right? So there's your wheel spin there. You've got your name in that for being one of the first 4 in, regardless. But if it fills up, then you're also going to get your name in because the break filled, right? So if we do a double box break, you're going to get your name in.
1.5 times.
Yeah, yeah. So if you get in to a double box break, you're going to get your name in times 2 if you're one of the first 4.
Colin's
But if
mathing.
it fills up, you're actually going to get your name in times 4. If we do a quad box break, like for example, that black and blue quad, which is 6 to go. So if you're one of the 2 that hop in to get that 4 to go, you might get your name into the chase wheel spin times 8 just for that one.
I see you.
You understand? Everybody following?
I'm following what you're laying down.
I feel like Charlie in that meme.
That's too close.
Gee, Colin, why don't you make breaks by 4:44:59? Because we landed on 4:44:30. It was the halfway point between what I wanted and what Steven wanted. It's the only thing that's fair. But I'm the host, so we're going to do that.
compromised.
4:44:31. It's a little bit closer to what I wanted by 1/100th of a second.
I'm losing my marbles over it.
I got teased for bringing up marbles in the early show by Rip.
Why? What's wrong with marbles?
Well, we were talking about what you could use the UA bags for outside of just helmets, and I pulled a mini bag, and I can't
it's a
remember
great marble bag.
I can't remember what he said, but I was thinking you could use it for like your marbles, and he was
he
like,
say it's
"Who
Dungeon and
has
Dice?
marbles?"
Did you say it's Dungeon and Dice?
No,
Dice?
no,
I thought I heard Dungeon and Dragons reference when I was listening to your guys' show.
I don't think so.
Didn't he talk about some like they do some Dungeon and Dragons fantasy? game where they cook the
that
food?
was Rainforest Cafe. He was talking about there's a dinosaur themed. I think that's what you might have heard. I don't remember a Dungeons and Dragons reference.
I was partially listening.
That's funny.
I was cooking my salmon.
Alex said, Colin, how did you take your demotion to be the number 2 Thor in Chicago? I hadn't thought about it until now, but now I'm
Now it's hurting.
I'm a little sad about it. I'm not going to lie. It hurts a little bit more now that you brought it up. Maybe I need to run him out of town. It's the only way. Diamonds, Mr. Insulaco. Everything is left except that LaDainian Tomlinson. So 2 Chrome Flexes with Randy Moss and Bijan Robinson. That Brock Bowers Chrome Flex as well. You got Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, 2 of the best wide receivers in the NFL. Derrick Henry on that Speed Flex. The Bills Triple Sign Flex. The Kurt Warner, the Micah Parsons. Everything's still out there, including the listed names too. Urlacher, Kamara, and LaShawn McCoy. We are up to 30 people watching, so we have quite a bit in a jump. And again, we have the first 4 in any break. You're automatically into a Chase wheel spin, and then all breaks done by 4:44 and a half are also going to be in a Chase wheel spin. We are 2 to go on that diamond single. 4 to go on the black and blue. I know. It's weird. It's weird how far we've come. We went from having massive bags to the smallest bags. Somewhere in between, there's a sweet spot. And I think we've had it before, but we've lost it. We've lost our identity, really, at the end of the day.
You're no Scottie Pippen about losing his identity.
It's like like what did he say? Like a
Scottie Pippen.
I'm trying to think of the meme, the like where it's like a boat is a boat, but like box number 2 could be anything. Could even be a boat. It's like Scottie Pippen could be anyone.
Yeah.
He could even be Scottie Pippen.
Exactly.
That's
I don't know
funny.
if anyone saw this, but Scottie Pippen congratulated the Thunder after trolling them about talking about, because he was like, Game 7, never
wonder if I can
heard of
find
you. You know, that kind of nonsense. That's what Scottie does. He's just losing his
That's
mind.
what Scottie does.
Just look at this weird stuff.
Oh, this isn't.
Is that him? No.
This isn't him?
How many followers?
726,000.
That sounds accurate.
Did he reply to somebody with it?
Oh, I doubt he replied.
Hold on.
That one right there, that top one. There it is.
There it is. Yeah, just watching NBA Finals Game 7. Never been in one myself, though. Replying to the comments like, y'all be blessed. Congrats to the Thunder on the win. And it's an AI photo of Scottie Pippen with 6 rings on a computer, which he literally could
do anyway.
do that anyway. Yeah, he doesn't need AI for this. He literally could have done this photo, but he chose to AI it. I don't.
Oh, I might have AI make me that photo.
That'd be funny.
Hold on.
Can you make this photo me?
I'm about to, actually. Give me a second. We just took some professional shots.
4 spots to go to, guys, in the black and blue half and half. Again, that's still got 2 Chrome Flexes, Marshall Faulk, and that 2-tone Chrome Flex of Drew Brees. We're also still looking for Edgerrin James, Aiden Hutchinson, and Josh Jacobs. And then again, that's Steve Young. It's a 6 and 9 chance at a photoed or listed headliner. 6 and 9. It's very good. Be good. V-Bucks. Fortnite. 6 to go on that quad box break for that as well. And again, the next 2 people that hop into this one, all of a sudden, you could get your name into the wheel spin times 4. Also, it could be times 8 if we end up closing this up. So definitely reasons to play on either one of those. But 2 to go on the diamond single. Let's at least get that one closed up, right? 2 spots to go. Every single photoed headliner still available, not named LaDainian Tomlinson. Good time to do it. My humblest opinion.
You're such a humble guy.
I think so. I think everybody would agree with that.
Yep. Everybody.
This has to be the easiest column to write ever for SportsCenter. It was literally, or ESPN. Oh, never mind. I'm not going to say what I was going to say. I misunderstood the assignment. I thought they were saying like rookies to watch for every single team, and it was literally just all the first rounders. I was like, that's easy, but it was first impressions of every first round pick.
Okay.
So yeah, you're so humbled you don't want to get married.
He's progressing.
Yeah, we're getting closer. Talked to somebody about a venue today at 7 a.m.
Jeez.
That was pretty exciting.
Were you excited about the price?
I was actually.
Oh, okay. In
'Cause-
comparison, right?
Well,
Yeah.
we're thinking about doing it in Portugal, which is way cheaper than here.
Really?
Way cheaper.
I mean, it would fit your guys' style
Yeah. Well, it's easier too for her with
for a family.
her family. Yeah,
Yeah.
being in Australia, it's a little bit more of a middle point.
Was that like a connecting flight? Smooth connecting.
Bring your own food. That's right. Bring your own food. Bring your own booze. All that good stuff.
No
No.
kids? No kids?
No kids.
Good call.
But we're thinking about having like, so we'll have one in Portugal and then we'll have one like not a wedding, but like a party
festival?
Yeah, a little party back here for people that can't go.
A 4-day Indian style.
Because
wedding?
I think we're only gonna have like 30 people in our
I mean,
wedding.
yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, small. And then we'll come back and be like, yeah, let's just have whoever wants to come. Like, we'll be there all day. You can just show up and
Say
eat and drink and
congratulations.
play games and whatever else. Yeah.
Will kids be allowed at that one?
Not your kids, though.
That's fine. They are wild.
They are wild, understand.
I'm just kidding. Luke is actually very chill.
Yeah, I was about to say,
He's
it
more
seems
of a-
like every time I've met him, he's been chill. I think I've only met him once, but
He appears chill because he's extremely nervous. Because he's like, I don't know you at all.
well, they sent Ben Brown back to Iowa. Porter Hodge is activated and showed up back on Thursday.
Yeah, so Ben Brown has just not been hacking it, unfortunately.
We are looking to win our third consecutive game in fantasy.
Are we making a run?
We got a long way to go. But our playoff odds are going up. We had like 2%, and now I think they're
Hey,
like,
last year in fantasy
8%.
football, I was down to a 2%, and then I ran the table.
let's see. Let's see where we're at right now.
Well, I thought we were selling off spare parts to rebuild for next year.
Yeah, but then I decided not to.
Oh, okay.
We've won.
You did not pass the board of government.
We're at 3-9 right now. I don't know where do I see that? The old playoff odds. Oh, in the standings, maybe? Yes. We were at a 1% chance. We're at a 7%
Let's
chance.
go.
now.
That's all you want to see. It's like when
That's-
you're following a bet. You're just like, I just want to see.
Yeah, all right. All right. You know what? We've seen a positive turn.
Yeah.
I don't even know if it would be good for us, though, to make the playoffs. I think I'd rather just have the first pick.
Agreed.
Kind of want to tank.
Kind of want to tank.
But also, I'm
I
like,
don't want to make the playoffs.
kind of don't want to be the laughingstock of the league.
Yeah, you got to deal with it for a winter.
2.
2 to go.
It matters more to me in fantasy football.
Yeah, that's the one that. I mean, fantasy football is so much.
To be honest, fantasy baseball is like last on my list. It's football, basketball,
it's
baseball.
such an exhausting. That's
It's
why.
it's so long.
What your friends are trying to do to me though was BS still.
Oh
but-
no, I agree.
But like, I was like, I'm not gonna deal with it.
Yeah, no.
But I will
LT
tank.
gone.
I will tank for 4 straight years just to build my roster.
I remember joining a dynasty league that one of my friends was in, and like one of the teams had like Patrick Mahomes. They had Saquon Barkley and Derrick Henry. They had Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, and CeeDee Lamb. I was just like, how did you allow this to happen?
Yeah.
In a dynasty, he has every single best play, and then like midway through the season, somebody made a trade that made his team even better, and I was just like, why are you doing this?
Yeah.
You were just feeding the king. Like, stop. He's like, yeah, he's won 3 years in a row. I'm
It's
like, I
this
wonder
year.
why.
I think it's this year, Alex.
Yes, it is. It is this year. This is a pretty decent draft class from what I hear.
Holiday.
And somehow the White Sox are still picking like 13th.
You know, you guys.
Not allowed to have a top 1 pick.
Well, at least you know the Rockies. They're not allowed to either.
That's so silly. Your team sucks, but it doesn't matter because your market's big. Doesn't feel that way. 1 to go. Closer magic on the line in the diamonds for box numero uno.
Who's gonna get it?
Again, that'll get you into all breaks done by 4:44:31. For people that don't know what happened, they're going to look at that and go, what does that mean?
What?
I don't know how we're going to enforce that either. Without like an exact clock. I'm sure I can Google one, like an exact clock to the second.
Yeah, we'll just be in the area.
Exact.
Well, like there's
clock to
there's
the
this trend on TikTok
second.
right now, and people like do like kind of like show off their like morning routines or whatever,
Uh-huh.
and everyone's like, like my 5 to 9 before my 9 to 5. I just kind of want to be like my 6:13 to 9:06 a.m. Oh, there you go.
Our clock
Is
is
that Eastern?
That's crazy.
Oh, we're 15
Our
seconds-
clock is 15.2 seconds ahead.
Oh, so we got to adjust.
Yeah, we're hopping off too early. Yeah, this is no. Why'd this pop up? To the second Eastern time zone. We've got it. Although I really need it to the 100th of a second. Well, that's not true. No, it's because it's 31.
Oh, did the Reds call up Chase Burns?
One to go, guys. Close up the diamonds. Let's make it happen. Make it happen, Captain.
Oh, he is making his major league debut tonight. Oh,
Chase Burns.
Chase Burns for the Reds. He throws 102.
Light work.
Very light work. Just wait till they're throwing 109. You're just like, what?
I saw a guy touch 110 yesterday. What? Isn't that like humanly impossible?
It feels that
After
way.
like at a certain point, it's like literally you cannot throw it harder than this.
I think so, but all right, here we go. Is this the dagger? It is. It's the Kawhi shot. We have
A break.
a break.
Woo! Good job.
Let's go.
Yeah. That sounded insincere, but thank you.
Sorry, I'm scrolling the Great Plains.
Dude, we should have been ready for this.
I should have, but
Well, we could talk about the most monotonous trade.
in NBA history,
Yeah.
it's what the NBA does, man.
CJ McCollum and Kelly Olynyk for Jordan Poole and Sadiq Bey. I'm just like, I'm not looking at New Orleans or Washington and being like, wow.
Oh no,
Now
they're
this
in
team.
the exact same spot.
Yeah. Although, I don't know if I should be. I have CJ McCollum on my fantasy team, so I don't know
You'll
if I
get-
should be more happy that he's in Washington.
He's definitely their most polished veteran.
Yeah, there's no doubt. Marisa Donby, Dwayne Wilson, Tom Kozuch, Ronnie, and Sulaco. Those four are in for the first four in any break, but they're also going to get two more entries since this break closed before 441.31. Chandler Dunning, Jeff August, and James Hamlin are all going to be in as well, though.
You got to take the Dom approach. Apparently, Dom just ragtag bunch of people that on like scrub squads at the end of the regular season, where they'll get that garbage playing time. And they just put up big numbers.
Not a bad idea, honestly.
Led up to a title.
10? It should work.
Not for you.
10's only available for anybody else.
So the next person 10.
Hey, we can do that. 7 clicks. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. First break. Marisa Donby in the NFC North. I feel like she's always chilling in the NFC North. Back up there again.
He's like, I beat
We're
him.
looking for a random mouse.
Moon's over, bye.
There we go. NFC North for Marisa, we got James Hamlin in the NFC South, Chandler Dunning in the NFC East, Dwayne Wilson in the NFC West, Jeff August in the AFC North, Chandler Dunning in the AFC South. We got Ronnie and Sulaco in the AFC East and Tom Kozuch in the AFC West. Oh, would you look at that?
10.
Box 10 of 30.
They call box 10.
No, they didn't. Well, Jay did, but. First box of this 3 p.m. show.
What's it gonna be? Is Henry gone? Should I be sad? No, Henry's in there.
Derek?
Yeah.
Dirk?
Dirk.
It
Little
might
Dirk
not be
Henry.
anymore. We'll see.
Little
I
Dirk
believe
Henry.
this is a Speedplex.
Little Dirk Henry.
Little Dirk Henry. Oh! Well, you might have beat Hammy on the box call. You didn't beat him in the break.
Oh, wow.
How about a Chrome Flex signed by Bijan Robinson? Sheesh. Bijan Robinson. That is a beautiful.
You're welcome.
Beautiful Chrome Flex. He had one spot in this break. Closer magic spot at that. Less than $100, and he might get money back on this Bijan Robinson Speed Flex. That's pretty good. My calls bring the Chromes to the yard. Look at this. This is a beautiful lid. Holy cow. Speed Flex. The white on the inside. That's kind of nice. Silver. Beautiful. Bijan.
Silver ink.
Stud.
That's a great hit. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Bijan Robinson from Texas. Closer magic does exist, especially on a Tuesday, bro. Check out this jump from Bijan. 976 yards and 4 touchdowns his rookie year. How about 1,456 yards and 14 touchdowns his sophomore season?
This year.
He could.
I mean, it's the rookie quarterback, right? We kind of maybe want to establish the run.
Could be. I mean, they've got the right guy to do it. There's no doubt about it. I mean, 1456 and 14 touchdowns. That's some real deal running back right there. And he is definitely a real deal running back. He's a big reason why I think I would not be surprised to see the Falcons take a nice jump this year, especially on that offensive end. And Bijan's going to be kind of the catalyst of that. That's a beautiful hit. Congrats, Jay Hammy. I'm much better than Ricky. Tell me something we don't know. I'm just playing. Why do you say that? I might just hit today.
Hit the what?
Hit the ball and not play the field in softball because my shoulder hurts.
I thought you were talking about elsewhere. You're going to play the field elsewhere.
What are you talking about? Go ahead, say it. Go ahead.
The dating joke. Like playing the field.
Yeah. Well, I've already got a Cowboys cheerleader talking to me, so somewhat serious. Sweet. One speed flex down. More to come. Especially Chromes. Randy Moss, that yellow chrome with the purple visor. Brock Bowers. Beautiful flex on this one. Still got the Derrick Henry. Still got the Bills triple sign. Jay Jettis, Jamar Chase, Kurt Warner, Micah Parsons. So many great hits in this, guys. I was hoping it was going to be this one because I really want to see this
I
one.
love that red chrome. That thing's insane.
The red chrome is insane. I was talking about the Brock Bowers, but yeah.
The red chrome's insaner.
Really?
I like it way more.
Than this one?
Yes.
This one's crazy. This one's also crazy. This might be my third pick. Oh, no. Like that one dude, the comedian.
Oh, no.
There's another baby.
Oh, shit.
What the heck? Morgan J, shout out. He's
September.
probably watching.
September in Milwaukee.
I'd be down.
I would be too.
All right. Let's keep it going, guys. Got 34 and a half minutes
Maybe.
to keep this going. 34 and just under a half minutes. No, just over a half minutes, excuse me. That's how I got it to be closer to what I wanted than what you wanted. The closest break is this one right here. We're obviously on a little bit of a Chrome Flex run, potentially. We can keep that going in the black and blue. Marshall Faulk, blue Chrome Flex, yellow visor still out there. Two-tone Chrome Flex on that Drew Brees. That silver visor as well. So you got both of those. Got that Steve Young full-size authentic. We've also got Edgerrin James. We got Aiden Hutchinson. And we have Josh Jacobs. 6 and 9 chance at a photo or listed headliner.
Erdrin.
So I would love to get that one done too. Just drop that in there. 4 spots to go. Run back the diamonds. Run back anything else that you guys want to get into. By 4:44:31.
PM Central Standard Time.
Yes. Yes.
Who's going to get that half and half close, though?
Yes.
Maybe we can see some more Espanol chrome lids.
Chromeplex is the same in English and Spanish.
No.
Como se dice Chromeplex in Espanol, por favor? It can't just be Chromeplex. How do you ayúdame?
Because there are words in Spanish that you just have to say the same word, but like whenever they're talking, they're just like, no, como se dice biblioteca blah blah blah. Football? You're just like, what?
Como se dice biblioteca football?
That was very out of context, but
I'd always like when I was in Barcelona, I would even like como se dice lobster.
lobster.
Yeah, just like even normal. I think there's one key.
Looks like it's Volkey D. Is there?
I'm guessing they're probably both up there. Yep. D. I think C is incorrect. Good catch.
3 to go in that half and half.
3 to go in the half and half. Make sure you get your name in that chase wheel spin, guys. All breaks done by 4:44:31. 2 Chromeplexes. We're on a Chromeplex roll. Look at it. It's beautiful. It's
That's
wonderful.
in the Amoratado series.
Black and blue.
Black and blue.
A Maratado.
Amoratado.
It wouldn't just be Azuli, whatever black is, Negra. Azuli Negra.
No, it looks like it's Amoratada. Amoratado.
What the heck does that mean?
Oh, we can do Año de Cardenales.
That sounds like food.
Sounds way better.
What is that?
I don't
That's
know.
also black and blue?
I just put black and blue in Spanish, yeah. Sorry, Amoratado is blue, black, and blue.
Blue, black, and blue?
Año de Cardenales is black and blue. And a Cardinalado is black and blue as well.
Oh, boy.
There's a lot of different ways you can say black and blue.
Is it, I'm confused, though. I need a Spanish-speaking person. Sad, but glad Hammy got it. And good news is
I
there's
think
still more.
the proper term is L-L-E-N-O, which I'm guessing is it's not Leno, it's Yeño or something like that, right?
Yeño?
Yeño de Cardenales.
Yeño.
This also translates to full of bruises or full of welts. Maybe not
I
that
am
one.
full of bruises.
Maybe Yeño de Moratones, which is full of bruises.
I'm full of bruises. Welcome to the Full of Bruises series, everybody.
Even though they're really not.
Yeah. No, but I think that is what it's implying. At least that's how I always took it with black and blue. Because, as you can see, not every helmet here is black and blue. There is a blue helmet. Mm-hmm. This actually kind of reminds me of a bruise. I don't know if that helps selling or not, but the Marshall Falk blue Chromeplex with the yellow visor and
Mitad
that.
y mitad.
What?
Mitad y mitad, half and half.
I'm loving it. What? McDonald's what? Two-tone Chromeplex, Drew Brees still out there. The Steve Young as well. Aiden Hutchinson, Josh Jacobs, and George Kittle. All still alive. Not George Kittle, Edgerrin James.
Mitad, mitad.
It sounds like you're saying, now I think you're...
It's what it says. I'm just telling you what Google is telling me right
Who's
here.
the... Why can't I remember his name? Who's the Rocky guy? If he dies, he dies. That's what it sounds like you said.
Mitad. Oh, yeah, I don't know who that is.
What the heck's his name? You don't know his name either?
No,
I can't remember
I've
it.
seen Rocky. Didn't pay attention.
What? It's one of the best sports movies of all time.
Not a
What?
boxing, not a boxing guy.
It's not even about boxing. I mean, it is, but it's not.
Not a boxing guy.
It's not, but it's not like it's a boxing movie, but it's not a boxing
I
movie.
prefer Creed.
That's a boxing movie. That's more of a boxing movie than Rocky is.
I know. That's why it's more realistic towards
Oh my
sports.
God. You just said you're not a boxing guy.
I'm not, but I would. If it's gonna be a sports movie, I'd rather it, be somewhat about the sports.
I can't believe this. I will not stand here for the Rocky slander. It's
I'm
unbelievable.
not saying it's a bad movie. I understand the premise, and it's good in that sense.
This is what you said. This is exactly what you said. I'm not really a boxing guy, but I really like Creed because it's more boxing realistic. That's crazy.
In the sense of boxing genre.
What are you talking now?
But if we're talking sports movies, it's definitely like 14th or 15th. It's way down on the list, you know what I'm
Rocky
saying?
or Creed?
Both.
Oh my God. That's crazy. This is Rocky 3 specifically what I'm talking about, or Rocky 4. I can't remember. It's one of those two. But I cannot remember the guy's name.
See, clearly it's not that great of a movie. I can't remember the guy's name.
It's gonna drive me nuts. I can't remember it. It's because I got the Yuri Gagarin,
Yuri Gagarin.
first man in space.
It's not him.
It's not Yuri Gagarin. You remember in Rocky IV when he fought Yuri Gagarin, the first man in
Dolph
space?
Lundgren. There you go.
Dolph
Joe
Lundgren.
Saki coming and
That's
saving
the actor, but who's the what's the character's name?
Dolph.
Dolph Lundgren is.
Dolph Shays.
No, it's
One of the
not.
greatest NBA
No.
players of all time.
Oh my god.
Don't disrespect Dolph Shays now.
I'm not. It's not what I'm going for. Somebody bought
12
into the diamond single.
12-time All-Star, Rainbow Kid, aka No Hands, and Dolly.
I'm gonna have to look this up. I can't believe I got the actor's name and not the. What is? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Oh my god! How deep do I have to dive? Ivan Drago. Jesus.
Oh, there you go. I mean, Rocky's
feel
not,
better
I
now.
just typed in top sports movie picks. Rocky's not even on here.
It's probably because your algo is messed up.
It's not even my page.
Okay, what is on there?
So I don't know about this movie.
And see, that's what I'm saying. We're already off to a bad start.
Here, popular sports movies. Here we go. Hoosiers.
Okay, you don't like Hoosiers.
I think there's flaws, but the concept is pretty solid. I think I would cook every single one of those players one-on-one. That's a different story.
Well, they're old now.
Oh, if they're in their prime and my prime, I'm baking them. It's not a problem.
Okay.
It's not a problem.
All right, next.
Iron Claw. I've heard good things about that.
Okay, that's number 2.
It's not a ranking. It's just a general
Iron
list.
Claw is no.
I'm not sure if I consider,
Rocky is better than Iron Claw.
I'm not sure if I consider Dodgeball a sports movie.
Oh my god, this is.
I just typed in
This is a
sports movies.
sad list.
It's not a list. It's just a general. I typed in sports movies. These
All right,
are everything
just
that's
run them through because I'm gonna be upset so
Major
far.
Leagues,
Okay.
Major League, The Blind Side, The Sandlot, Moneyball, Invincible, Longest Yard,
We
I,
haven't-
Tonya.
We haven't even said Remember the Titans.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
So I'm just saying, like, this list means nothing. Remember the Titans isn't even
it's
on.
not
there.
even a list.
But I'm
necessarily.
saying you're like saying Rocky's not even popping up.
Exactly.
Remember the Titans didn't even pop up.
Exactly. It's disrespectful to both.
So what are we doing? Why are we using this list if we both agree it's disrespectful?
Fine. You want to type in top sports movies?
Yeah, top
all
10
time?
sports movies of all time.
I'm just saying top sports movies of all time. All right. Hoosiers, Bull Durham,
Okay.
Major League,
Okay.
Rudy, The Natural,
Yeah.
Friday Night Lights,
Oh.
Dodgeball,
You skip. Hold on. What was after Friday Night Lights?
Dodgeball.
You sure?
On mine, it says Dodgeball.
Okay.
Do you want to see it?
No.
Okay. So shut up.
Dodgeball is 6th.
Yeah. Coach Carter.
Hold on. We're living in a world with this list where Dodgeball, it's a great movie,
But
is
not a
better
sports
than
movie.
Remember the
It's
Titans.
not even a sports
It's
movie.
better than Moneyball.
American football movies, however, it has
Well,
Remember
okay.
the Titans 4th.
What could possibly be ahead
Friday
of it?
Night Lights,
Bull.
Varsity Blues,
Bull.
Any Given Sunday.
Bro. Come on. I
don't-
mean, those are all good movies.
I didn't type
but
in top 10. I just said top sports
I know,
movies.
but
of all time. It's
but
just
like
a general list.
that's just a wild take.
But I'm just saying, like, I can
Kingpin's
name
not on the list. I'm
I
insulted.
can name 15 movies that I would rather watch than Rocky.
You just said you basically snoozed through Rocky. You have
I
no
did.
idea what you're talking about.
I did because it was boring.
That's unbelievable.
Guy got face beat in, then ran upstairs, then danced around weirdly, ate a Philly cheesesteak, won. Congratulations.
It's you're not allowed to have an opinion on this when you haven't watched Rocky.
It's a love story, exactly. It's not even about sports. It's not even the love of boxing. Some chick. In which she dumps
Adrian.
In which she dumps
Adrian!
which she it's
It's awesome.
it's great, but
Dude,
Give me
you're either
Give me
gaslighting
Moneyball.
me or
Give
you're
me
just
Moneyball.
you're just so wrong.
just give me Moneyball.
I think Moneyball's a better movie than Rocky.
Okay.
But
that's fine.
that didn't say that. So that's what I'm saying.
But what didn't say that?
Your list.
Mine just said Moneyball on there.
No,
Multiple
it
times.
didn't.
Yeah, it did. Again, they were just generic lists. They weren't actually real
We're
special
3
list.
to go on the black and blue half and half. Now, Rocky was quite black and blue in all the
In the
movies.
senses, yes, it was.
No bowling movies on the list. I'm sad.
Yeah, Alley Cat Strikes. I'm disappointed.
3 to,
That's an all-timer right
3
there.
to go. He wanted Kingpin.
Okay, I need to find the line though with you, where Rocky not ranks necessarily. Like you don't need to give me no. I just need to find the line. Okay?
Marshall Falk and Drew Brees. Hold on. Chrome Flex is both still out there. Steve Young as well. Aiden Hutchinson, Josh Jacobs, and Edrin James. 6 and 9 chance, guys. Boom. Let's do it so we can stop hearing the disrespect on Rocky. Continue.
I just need to find the line. That's all I'm gonna try and do.
Okay.
So obviously I don't count Dodgeball because that's just.
I love Dodgeball.
I love that movie, but I don't think it's necessarily.
It's
a
not
sport
really
is
a.
played, but it's not a real.
Yeah, it's not
okay.
really a sports movie. I mean, it is, but it isn't.
Okay, what about Miracle?
See, they're pretty close. I'd probably put Miracle ahead of Rocky.
Okay, I would prefer Miracle as well. What about
That's like right where my line is.
That's
you've
your line?
like pretty much found.
So-
They might be right behind each other.
so White Men Can't Jump? Is
That's a great movie. That's a quality film. Wait, the remake or the original?
the original.
Yeah, okay. That's a quality film. I don't think it's better than Rocky, but it's a quality film.
Caddyshack.
Dang, Caddyshack's good too. Why are you going with the comedy sports movies? Are like almost an
what I was
entirely
like,
different genre in
This
their, in
whole
their own.
They are on their own.
Yeah, like that's like Bad News Bears,
Longest
like
Yard.
that's- Yeah,
Both-
Longest
both of them.
Yard. Like, I guess I don't know.
Okay, 30 best sports movies according to the Rolling Stones, or Rolling Stone article, or whatever.
I like no. According to the Rolling Stones, Mick Jagger sat down and ranked them.
I'd rather this. Come on, I don't want all this.
Gotta hate the ads.
Here we go. Wow, that's just the same picture.
I was about to say,
Yeah.
are these all Miracle?
No. A documentary. The Doc Ellis is number 30.
He pitched a no.
Yep, Tin Cup
On
in
LSD.
1996, 29.
Good one.
Miracle is 28th.
That's incredibly low.
Yeah,
but
Chariots of Fire. I've
never seen it. Yeah,
Can't relate. Rudy, 26.
give me Miracle over Rudy personally.
Blue-
That's also still low
Blue
though.
Chips in 25.
I don't know what that is.
That's about Shaquille O'Neal. Any
Really?
Given Sunday. Yeah, it's like recruiting high school. It's a basketball movie. Shaquille O'Neal's in it. Like,
Interesting.
yeah.
It's about him or he's in it.
It's like both.
Is he playing
He's
himself?
not playing himself, but
So he stars
he's playing
in it.
the
He's
top
not.
recruit in the country, which he was essentially.
So it's kind of about him, but not really.
yeah, exactly.
All right, got it.
It's loosely based off him.
Is it better than Miracle?
No, I don't. I don't think it's better than Miracle.
6 to go in the Diamonds now, too, guys. We got 2 more spots in. You're going to be in that first 4 in any break.
And Eric Malford, if you do want to have us open that personal, he got into the huddle up reps. Let us know, and we can open that. For
Yeah, we
you.
got Russell Hargreaves in here, too. Kind of getting close on that line, guys. About 20 minutes. Give or take a few seconds, depending on where that 31 is right now on the live clock.
Any Given Sunday, 24. Bend It Like Beckham. Get out of here. 23. The Bingo Long Traveling All Stars and Motor Kings. That's from 1976. I've never seen that. Victory in 1981. We're at number 20. The Big Lebowski. Bowling movie, by the way.
Yeah, I don't know. I was
Yeah.
just thinking The Big Lebowski, and I was
Yeah.
like, well, that's not a sports movie.
The
That's really not a sports
Yeah.
movie. Bowling is just in it.
Yeah.
It's not about bowling.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They just bowl.
They just
as
bowl. They
happenstance.
happen to be in a
Good
bowling
movie,
league.
though. Good
Yeah.
movie, though.
That's like if they play darts in a scene and you're like,
Yeah.
oh, sports movie.
The Naturals, 19.
Now, with that being said, I'm completely the opposite when I'm talking about like Die Hard, which
Yeah.
is like, you know, it's
Christmas-
a action movie that takes place on Christmas. No, it's
Jay August says,
it's
that's what
Christmas
I
movie.
said about Rocky.
Well, no.
There's a
Rocky
little
Rocky
more
is
of a
much
theme.
more involved
Yeah, in the
with
boxing,
boxing.
yeah.
It's about his boxing career
The
as well.
Wrestler in 2008, number 18.
I've heard that's good,
North Dallas 40, 1979.
but it's still a bowling movie. I've watched Rocky.
The Endless Summer, 1966. Fat City, 1972.
Dude, what are these movies?
Murder Ball in 14.
I've not heard any of these in the top 20 so far.
Hoosiers, 13th.
Okay,
Mike.
there's one.
The Pride of the Yankees, number 12.
Okay.
White Men Can't Jump, number 11.
Wow.
Friday Night Lights, number 10. This one's going to have Rocky, number 1.
I like Friday Night Lights, but it's so like cliche.
Senna in 2010.
Who?
Senna.
I've never seen it.
Oh, it's about a Grand Prix.
Oh,
When We Were Kings in 96.
never seen it.
Slapshot, 1977. I don't really like this list. Bull Durham, number
Okay.
6. This one's going to have Rocky number 1. Caddyshack, number 5.
Or it's not even included.
No, I think it is. It was included in the title. Raging Bull, number 4. The Bad News Bears, number 3. Rocky, number 2.
The Bad News Bears is the third best.
The original. The original.
That's a great movie, but it's
Yeah.
not a top 3 sports movie.
Rocky, number 2.
Okay, that's too high, even for me.
And I swear to God, if it's not Remember
It has
the
to be
Titans,
Remember the Titans.
Hoop Dreams.
Hoop Dreams is a great movie.
Good movie, yes.
And
but-
it's not. So Remember the Titans, according to Rolling Stone, is not a top 50 sports movie. Can we all agree as a sports community that's already
What about
we're done.
What about the Athletics top 100 sports movies?
God.
It has Rocky number 1 here.
Rocky's a great movie.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's not better than.
I wouldn't say it's number 1. I agree with that, but this has been a long tangent to just say I think you're disrespecting Rocky. And even though the public is also disrespecting Remember the Titans like out the wazoo, which kind of makes me not want to trust that list anyway.
I don't want to trust any of these lists.
Yeah, I'm not happy with anything.
Yeah.
I don't feel better despite these
Yeah.
lists having Rocky at 1 because they don't have Remember the Titans, which is crazy.
Again, boxing is also just not one of my favorite sports. You know.
Whoa.
But again,
Do you see that?
I watched it at the hospital
Whoa.
with patients before. Whoa.
There's 2 of them. Well, here are the 2 that are left, guys. Marshall Falk and Drew Brees. Look at that. I've got a helper.
Do we see it on the thing?
I think so.
I do. Look at that.
Look at that. Drew Brees
You're
over here.
rubbing 2
Yep,
helmets.
rubbing 2 helmets. Marshall Falk and Drew Brees. Those are the last 2 Chrome Flexes left. Now, this is a little awkward because we've also got... Oh, it's gone now. Steve Young. Whoa. Whoa.
It lost its mind.
What's happening?
Brian says, "Tell that list to kiss my fat behind." No,
No
bowling
bowl-
movies in the top 30.
I thought, wasn't the Big Lebowski on that list?
Top 10 bowling movies of all
Oh,
time.
God. Edrin James, Aiden Hutchinson, and Josh Jacobs. It sounds like Brian Maresca is the...
If Alley Cat Strike is not in the top 5,
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Disney movie.
Oh, okay.
Kingpin.
Number 1.
No, Big Lebowski's number 1.
Oh, okay. It's not a bowling movie.
Alley Cat Strike number 4. Okay, there's some sanity here.
I don't...
Number
how-
6, The Flintstones.
How
While
much-
not solely focused on bowling, the animated classic features the Flintstones and their prehistoric bowling
That's
league.
not a bowling... That's just a movie that has bowling. That's what the... Like, here's the difference. Rocky...
This one has Grease number 8 and it has bowling. The bottom
Nobody said Grease is a bowling
the
movie.
the bottom 5 of the list all have just scenes with bowling in it.
There was a bowling alley in it, so... In this one, you can see him drive past a bowling alley.
But Alley Cat Strike, that's an all-time Disney movie.
There
right there.
are a decent amount of scenes where they are bowling in The Big Lebowski, but the plot of the movie never surrounds around the bowling league or any aspect of bowling. Where Rocky, it is about the boxing at some
Yeah.
points. It is
I
about
would
it.
say that yes, The Big Lebowski is number 1 here. I'd say 2 through 4. All those movies, I haven't seen Kingpin or A League of Ordinary Gentlemen. All those movies are bowling focused.
Yeah. If the movie is about bowling, then yeah, it should qualify. If it has bowling in it, it's a completely different list. I don't know, man.
Can we please do this half and half?
Yeah,
and
I'm
blue,
tired
please?
of arguing about sports movies.
Rocky is better than I'm letting it on to be, but it's also not that great.
All right, I guess we're just gonna have to live with that because no list is gonna prove us other. I haven't heard Remember the Titans on any list yet, which is just.
I mean, I'm gonna have to probably cook up a list for you.
It's the best sports movie of all time, and I think that's hands down for me. But
See, that's the problem though. Is like 15 movies I'd rather see than Rocky. Because like I'm sure people don't think Glory Road's better than Rocky.
it's not. But go ahead.
But it is.
But it's
a much
not.
better film. Yes,
It's not, but
it is.
yeah.
The historics of it are much better.
Okay, well, Rocky's a fiction, so
Yeah, exactly. And that's the
It's not real.
And that's its first problem.
okay, that's so. Just fiction movies are not very good then. Major League sucks, right?
You like my
Oh my God! Can I put that on camera?
problem? Is I only have 3 rings.
You don't have enough. You look so funny in it, though.
You like me? Oh, this is me watching the Thunder. I need 6. Can you add 3 more rings?
It's not enough rings. 4:31. We've got 13 minutes ish before we're doing that chase wheel spin. We are holding firm. Three to go in the black and blue half and half. 6 to go in the diamond single, guys.
Wow, that looks really clean.
They did it?
No, the original photo.
Oh.
Wait till I get my other 3 rings. Like I feel like Scottie Pippen. Look, it's me, Scottie Pippen.
You look like one of the
Dude,
7 dwarves.
dude.
You look so
I
cheery.
look grumpy.
you look, yeah, I guess. Is 16 still there? In what? In a specific series?
Oh, in the huddle up. Eric's the one that got that.
Oh, you've got the personal.
Yes.
Is 16 still there?
I have. Here, let me look.
These aren't. Where's your other rings?
I haven't. They're still working on it. If you want to just show that one.
Your face is so funny. Look. Look at his face. Look at your nose is what
Yeah,
it
the
really
nose
makes it. Yeah. This is funny. Yeah, you do have 3 rings. Do the rings have any? No,
it
nothing
looks like
really.
16's not available. It looks like we have.
This is what this show is resorted to.
These ones are available, Eric. You might need to recopy that for Eric. I'm about to make a post. Look at me, I'm Scotty. Congrats, Thunder.
There you go, Eric. 10, 11, 14, 25, 26, 27, 29, 30, 31, 34, and 35. Oh, man. Looks so funny in it.
I know.
That's great.
It's processing the image. I just want my 3 more title rings, you know?
Yeah, you're not asking for a lot. Just want to be like Scotty.
Being like Scotty.
Never saw Game
Should
7.
I ask her to put cornrows on me?
Oh, my God. Eric said 25. All right, brother. We will get that done. Let me put this up here and get Eric starting to written up. Yes. Yeah, let's not give him a potential mini. Eric Malfroid. 252441. All right, man. Steven's getting that in the other room, and then we'll get it ready to go. For everybody else, again, we are 3 spots to go in that black and blue single. If you guys want to be included in that chase wheel spin, we need to have that closed in 10 minutes. We need to have that closed in 10 minutes. Also, 2 more spots knocked off at least in this diamond single if the 2 people that bought into this one want to see their names in the chase wheel spin. All right. Let's do it.
So the first 4 people that are in that half and half are in the chase wheel spin, right?
Correct.
But then if they fill it out, they get it again.
Yes. So they have incentive to want to see it closed to get an extra name, and then the people that got in on the second half of that also want to see it closed so they can get into the chase wheel spin. What do we got? For Eric. Ooh. Can't tell if this is well, I won't spoil anything yet. Oh. Let's see how quickly you can get this. 10,000 yards rushing.
Okay.
Do you have a guess?
LaDainian Tomlinson.
First overall pick.
Did Ricky Williams get it?
Ricky Williams, New Orleans Saints.
I remember if he got it or he was just a hair over, you know?
Ricky Williams. Replica helmet, New Orleans Saints flash. I was going to say, looking at the front, I was like, I don't know if this is a slate or if this is a New Orleans Saints flash. I'm guessing that's a headliner. But I guess we can double check here on the mystery box tab. Oh, it's the college one. Hold on. Everybody hold. It is a headliner.
Yep.
So there you go. Photoed headliner. See him right there. on this replica helmet series. So congratulations, Eric. Nice call on 25, getting yourself that Ricky Williams replica helmet. Very nicely done. That'll do.
I feel like I'm fatter in this one.
Why are they beefing me up?
Yeah. I don't need help with that.
It's probably because they needed more space for the rings. Beef you up a little bit.
I got my rings, but I changed my shirt.
Oh, you are? You do look a little bigger on that one.
I'm losing weight.
It's an AI photo, Steven.
Yeah. Should I be like, can you slim me down?
Yeah, dude, I'm not that fat. Can you change it, please?
I have to wait till 3:56 tomorrow. Put that up.
Oh, you got freebies?
Yeah.
That's funny. Eric, congrats on Slick Rick. Oh, dude, my shoulder.
Don't tear yourself.
I don't know what's wrong with that. If we have enough people, I might be a you-know-what and just be like, guys, I have to DH.
I'm going to support from a distance.
Yeah, I'll swing the bat, but I'm not going out there in the field.
Dude, I bet that will hurt.
Swinging the bat?
Yeah.
It might. I don't want to not play, though. It's our tournament.
The guy you just pulled, though, might have a remedy for you.
See in, like, the lotion game or something?
Maybe. The THC lotion game?
Ah, yes. There
Blend
it
it
is.
right on the spot.
Yeah, wow.
Get some icy hot patch.
It'd be funny if, like, my left shoulder's all, like, just chilled. Like, I can't even move it.
You're like,
3 spots, guys. Let's get this one closed up. At least get this one done right here. Again, it's a 6 and 9 chance at Photodor listed headliners. Marshall Falk on the Chrome Flex, 2-tone Chrome Flex, Drew Brees. We got that Steve Young still out there as well. Aiden Hutchinson, Josh Jacobs, both still out there. Edrin James still alive. You guys are working on 6 minutes. That's it. 6 minutes. Otherwise, we're going to do the wheel spin with the first 4 in any breaks, and the all breaks done by 4:44:31. And we'll know.
and we'll know.
It's not going to be a second later. Unless I'm lazy and I wait till it's 4:45.
Until his left shoulder.
Yeah, I don't know if that's going to happen. I might need some icy hot on it. I don't know what it is. It feels like it's like
You gotta start
Joint,
treating
something.
your body like these major league pitchers after a big time start. You know, just
I guess.
icing it up.
I used to use so much icy hot in high school. There's any time you feel any sort of pain, just all right. Well, let's just start here. If that doesn't work, then we got a real problem. Man, we're kind of getting started in those dog days of summer, huh? No basketball, no hockey, just baseball, baseball, baseball. I can't believe the NBA draft is tomorrow already.
But the NBA free agency, that's what's exciting.
Guess you're
Stupid
right.
nonsense for more stupid nonsense.
Well, we're already seeing that. That was quite literally the trade today. No offense to CJ McCollum. I love CJ McCollum, but he is also not the youngest
Right.
cat anymore.
He should go back to Portland.
Go back to Portland.
$4:44 and 30 seconds.
Got a big UFC pay-per-view this weekend.
I believe you.
Ilya Topuria against Charles Oliveira for the undisputed lightweight championship.
Really?
Who do you got?
I don't. Wait,
And
what
tell
are the
me
two
why.
names? What are the two names?
Ilya Topuria
Okay.
and Charles Oliveira.
I'm going to take the other guy,
I don't. Ilya Topuria?
the foreign guy.
They're both foreign.
Yeah,
One's from Brazil.
One sounds way more
I think one
foreign
from
than
the other one's from Georgia.
the country, right?
Yeah. No, Atlanta. Yeah, Georgia and Spain.
I'm going to take the Georgian.
Ilya.
Yeah.
He was actually born in Germany.
I'm going to take the Georgian German.
The Georgian-German
The
Spanish
German
man.
Georgian. The German Georgian.
He's a Spanish man from German, Georgia. It's probably a good call. He's undefeated.
Yeah.
He was the featherweight champion, but he moved up to try to win the lightweight belt.
Wow.
Yeah.
and he will.
You're probably right.
Calling it now.
I'm also rooting for Charles Oliveira, just for the record. But
That's even more why.
all you had to say was that, and I would have already told you I wanted the
You
other
could
guy
have
to
told me
win.
that before.
We could have saved so many steps.
And why? Because you didn't pick him.
Yeah, it seems like if you didn't take them. Running out of time here, boys and girls. 4:41.
The more and more comments that keep coming onto my TikTok post about my bet. That's all they're telling me, Colin, is that the Eagles are not going to win it. So I have a feeling that the Eagles are going to win it all again.
Whatever it takes.
Yep.
If I need to join in on the Eagles aren't going to win it all train, I'll do it. Whatever it takes.
You can't do that. It's just the irony.
Yeah. I'm excited, man. Football season is creeping up and creeping up. I mean, it's the next major sports league to start, I think, right?
Like professional?
Professional, yeah. I know college
College
is.
is like by one, yeah.
I'm looking forward to, I know we were talking about this yesterday, but I'm looking forward to college football too, because that's just like an all-day affair. Especially like, and it's like a multiple-day affair, you know?
Yeah.
It starts on like what, like a Wednesday? You got Thursday, Friday, Saturday, some games on Sunday even.
True.
So it's just like, yeah, you got college football on whenever. It's just a beautiful time. Then that's my favorite part. Like you start there, and then you have the NFL, and then like as the NFL's leaking out, about halfway through, you got college basketball that starts up, and then after the NFL's over, you got college basketball till March. Like that's the best time.
True.
That section, about middle of August or end of August to and beginning of April. That's my stretch.
That's your stretch.
That's my stretch.
Staying inside.
I guess I could go a little bit farther and go to the Masters in like the middle of April.
Now you're
I don't know how far I'm allowed to go. Yeah,
Now you're stretching it.
that'd be the end. You can have baseball, hockey, and basketball.
Okay.
Perfect. Although I guess baseball still kind of is in that stretch too, because October is technically in that stretch,
Do you want to hear what I cooked up for
and the NBA.
$5 for 191K yesterday?
What's that?
My 5-legger.
That's it.
Yep. I mean, just ridiculous.
It's never gonna happen.
Yeah.
So you mean your donation?
Yes. The Fever are going to win the championship
Okay,
because everyone just is so down on the Liberty right now. So
they are. Yeah, me included.
I know they're hurt.
Very hurt.
Cubs win the World Series.
Okay,
I know things have to happen, but why not?
they're up there. They're like top 5, I think.
Yeah.
On odds.
Did you ever see that stat by the Athletic? There's 5 teams that, according this far, that have reached certain metrics that they're in line to win the World Series, and every team since 1988 has won the World Series when they met these metrics in the
No.
first home games. So yeah, Cubs are one of those teams. Texas football winning the national championship.
Hope you're wrong.
New York Knicks to win the NBA Finals. And then the AFC East is going to be Bills, Patriots, Jets, and Dolphins.
Man, can you imagine if it comes down to like it won't?
Jets and Dolphins.
Yeah, like I know it won't because you need some things to happen after that, but like the Knicks to win the championship,
But then I'll have 6 months of just
waiting,
calculating, just being is this the time that I cash out?
being the biggest
Are
New
they
York Knicks
offering-
fan of all
Are
time.
they offering me $39K? Oh, okay.
You would be the biggest New York Knicks fan ever.
Eh,
You would
don't
have.
trust-
Yes, you would.
I don't trust them in this.
Well, I'm not saying you're gonna ride them all, but the more they win, the more that cash out's gonna get bigger. So there's no way you wouldn't be cheering for the Knicks.
I mean, I would be definitely cheering them to get the number 1 seed and then cash out when they blow it, because they will.
You know, you bet on them, right?
Yeah, I know.
Why didn't you bet on somebody else? If you don't believe
I don't trust any of those teams.
any team in the NBA,
The only team I
period.
trust is the Thunder, and that's too risky. They're gonna get complacent
I
again.
don't. Okay, I'm just gonna randomize this list. Top spot gets the chase. Marisa Donby. She's always on that top spot. I'm telling you.
Just killing it.
Marisa, if you're still out there, let me know. Need a number 1 to 100. Por favor.
Because I want to be like that Edmonton kid and just have a big cash out. He could have cashed out at 139,000. He's like, no, I'm.
He did cash out though.
He
I-
did. But
I think
he
it was
had
like
to- but he had to bet
39,000 or something.
$75,000 extra.
Yeah, he was 25. She is still here. Yeah, he had he was at the game, I think.
Yeah, he went to a field though.
And I saw after the third goal, he cashed out when they got down 3-0. Man, I can't imagine writing that. 25.
Yeah, if I see $139,000 offer,
Oh! That's pretty good.
that's pretty good.
How about a $95
yeah,
offer?
you'll take that.
That's why you play the game. That's pretty much a diamond spot. Congratulations, Marisa. Well, we're still 3 to go, guys. If we want to get it done, it's up to you. But we're probably getting close to signing off here. Yeah, I would be cashing out 100%.
There's no hesitation in my mind.
Yeah,
I
like
don't-
even
I-
if it hits, just like,
Yeah,
well,
okay.
I still got this money.
I did okay.
Yeah, still got this money. I'm not feeling too bad.
Yeah,
There would be a hesitation in my mind. I know me. I'd still be like, dang, dude, but like,
you're no Ricky. Ricky like never cash out. I'm like Ricky.
oh, there's definitely
I'm
times to
like,
cash out.
I'm like Ricky. This is the time.
Yeah, when it gets to that, like, this money will change my life amount.
Yeah, exactly.
I think I'm gonna take that.
When I can start establishing things,
Yeah.
you know,
If it's
time.
if it's like $100,000 or nothing,
Yeah.
and like a chance at like 600,000, I'm probably gonna take the 100K.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
I'm good on
back
that.
up here.
I'm good on that. Guys, we'll give it like 3 more minutes if anybody wants to play. That is the time. But yeah, it's 3 to go on the single box break for the black and blue, 6 to go on the single diamond. Give it 3 more minutes. I will say too, just so there's no confusion or anything going forward, this is my last scheduled show at Ultimate Autographs, at least in the main break room here. So just wanted to put that out there, kind of save it to the end. Didn't want it to interrupt anything, but I'm not like leaving the company or anything like that. There's just, obviously, everything's been growing. A lot of other opportunities have been happening, and it's kind of taking more and more of my time. So now all of my time's gonna have to be focused on that. Good news is you're in capable hands. You're going to be with Rip on Mondays, who's done such a great job kind of already filling in and, figuring out the ropes. And then Dom will be here on Tuesday with you guys you guys love Dom already. But yeah, it's been fun, man. 3 years, just about. You're in this break room. Steven and I have done a lot of different roles, right? As far as you hosting, me producing, you producing, me hosting. We've seen all the combinations. So,
I mean, the company's doing fantastic in that sense, so it only makes sense.
yeah, just gotta keep on. Brian said no. I'll still be around. I mean, like, I'll fill in every now and then, but yeah, there's just, the company's been growing, man. Guys that have been here for a long time, as they've seen. We started.
Jeff knows where to find him.
Yeah, we started in a closet,
Jeff knows where
and then we got a nice big break room, and now we have this big warehouse. We have this nice big break room in here, and with that, we're growing. It's happening behind the scenes too, and a lot of that stuff is just kind of taking my time, and now it's about to take up even more of my time, and it's kind of bittersweet and unfortunate because that means I have to pull time from somewhere, and unfortunately it's got to be
and
here.
it's not from softball tonight.
No, I still got to play softball. So, no, but yeah, I just wanted to say though, I mean, thank you guys seriously, because it's been a lot of fun, like building this community, help this community grow, and seeing the regular guys that come back over and over again, and how great you guys interact with each other too, and the gifting and the trading and just building this community. You guys are really a huge part of it. So I just wanted the opportunity to say that too. So thank you guys for everything. With that being said, it's 4:50. We'll give it a couple more minutes.
Start from the start.
Start from the start. He's using his life-size bidet. But yeah, I mean, I'll still be around. I'm not like leaving the company altogether. That's just, got other things going on. So it's good. It's good. Like I said, Rip will be your new host on Monday, starting next Monday. He'll be here 12 and 3. Dom will be your new host 12 and 3 on Tuesdays every day, and they're more than capable to do that. So should be good, man. Should be good. We'll miss you though on the mic. I appreciate that. Yeah, like I said, I mean, I'll be back. There'll be times where somebody's gonna need me. Did I get fired? Yeah, they let me have this last show. So thank you guys. Jay knows he'd miss me. Jay and I have like the Dwight and Jim relationship in the office. Yeah.
It's the one that everyone loves the most.
The frenemies. But
it's much more like, which one do you think you are?
I feel like I'm Jim.
Yeah.
But he probably feels like he's Jim.
Everyone.
Or although he did just cheer for me getting fired. That's very Dwight-esque. I didn't get fired, by the way, just for the record. The opposite, I would argue.
He said success.
Success. He did have a campaign going for a while to get me fired. That's true.
It did get some traction. It was discussed, but ultimately, it failed.
But he can think it. He's gonna be disappointed tomorrow.
But Jay August is gonna be fine because he knows exactly where to find Colin.
Yeah,
he knows exactly where to find him. So
that's true. But guys, I think that is probably gonna do it. Got the one done here. Congrats to Mr. James Hamlin on this beautiful Bijan Robinson Speed Flex chromed out silver visor thing is fantastic. But yeah, live every single day, 9 a.m., 12 p.m., 3 p.m., and 6 p.m. Central Time here at Ultimate Autographs. Option to the minor league, yeah. Colin, that'll teach you never use the word bidet on Twitch. Yeah, that's it. They literally called me mid-show while the randomizer was up, and they're like,
"Stop this!
You can't keep saying that, dude. We've warned you so many times. You've already pointed the gun at your co-host. You got kicked off YouTube. Now we're off Twitch.
It's all escalated so quickly.
It's all just escalating quickly. But yeah, guys, every single day, 9 a.m., 12 p.m., 3 p.m., 6 p.m. Central Time. Any spots that didn't fill during this show, just go to the 6 p.m. show tonight. So make sure you're here. It's going to be Common and Ricky ready to go all night long. We've got plenty of big stuff left. That black and blue half and half has 3 speed flexes left, not to mention, 3 that we know of. There's another one in there with that Aiden Hutchinson. Actually, never mind. It's 3, counting Aiden Hutchinson. 6 headliners left in 9 boxes, and plenty of other great stuff to do. So
Not bad.
make sure you guys are here. Final thoughts, Stephen Ryan.
Good riddance. No, I'm just kidding.
Get out of my sight.
Colin has earned this, and we will miss him in this room. But again, he won't be. He's not leaving. So
Not leaving.
I will. Don't worry. I will still harass him for all of you.
And Stephen will be here.
Yeah, exactly.
You'll still be here on all these days, so you guys will be fine. But appreciate you guys so
I just
much.
can't
Seriously,
harass Rip like I can harass Colin.
you can probably harass him after a while. I think he can take it.
But I gotta warm him up to it.
You gotta
I
ease
can't-
into
I
it a
can't-
little bit.
I can't just
You got to ease into it a little bit.
start right off the rip.
Oh, no pun intended, or pun intended. You snapped. It makes me think the pun was probably intended.
Like my son does.
All right, guys. Again, thank you so much. Honestly, it's been so much fun getting to know everybody and being there for like everything too, like your guys' first wins, your big wins, your team wins, all that good stuff, and seeing the excitement. You guys kind of drive everything that happens in this room. So it's been awesome to see. It's been awesome to be a part of, and I'll be around. Like Steven said, I'll pop in every now and then, or I'll fill in. So all that. I missed before. You're leaving. Why? I'm not leaving. I'm just leaving the main room. The room's growing. The company's growing. There's just a lot of opportunities going on outside here. I just didn't want you guys to be blindsided when the next few weeks come by and it's like, where's Colin? Where's Colin? Like, I'm still here.
Right.
But yeah, it's Rip. Rip's going to be your new host on Mondays. Dom will be your new host on Tuesdays. And you guys are in capable hands. So yeah, it's just things happening outside of this room that need a lot of my attention in the company. And that's where all my effort's going to be focused from now on. It's going to be great. Continue to help this company grow, which is great. So not RIP Colin, still around. But yeah, I'll be in the chat too and all that good stuff too.
Or Carver. I prefer Carver.
I like Carver better too.
Carver was a great
which probably
name.
means it'll be Calvin. Anyway, guys, have a fantastic night with Common and Ricky. Have fun with all the series. We'll see you guys around. Until then, see you later. You doing shows for you?